So imagine this, you have poured your heart into crafting the perfect post, engaging with your supporters, and building a robust social media presence for your nonprofit. Because you've also watched our nonprofit social media playlist. But then one day you wake up to a nightmare. Your nonprofit social media has been hacked. It's a massively growing issue, and many organizations unfortunately have experienced this situation firsthand. Now, having a hacked nonprofit social media account can feel like a stab in the heart, especially when you've dedicated so much time and effort into it. But don't despair, it's precisely why we're diving into some vital nonprofit social media tips today. So number 1, you don't get hacked, and number 2, if you are hacked, you have a plan. So let's get to it. Nonprofits often have valuable data if access can be sold or used maliciously. Additionally, a hacked nonprofit social media account can spread false information, damaging campaigns, or tarnishing reputations, diverting genuine supporters and confusing your audience. But perhaps the most detrimental impact is the loss of trust. Trust is the bedrock for any nonprofit. Supporters, donors, volunteers, they're all investing their time, money, and emotions because they trust you. A hack can shake that trust to its core, and rebuilding it isn't always easy. So first up, how do you know if your social media account has been hacked? Well, there's usually the obvious signs, like you can't sign in because your passwords have been changed, or there are posts that you didn't make. There may be chats in your messages from accounts that you didn't send to, or connections that say they've been getting spam messages from you. So let's start with immediate response steps, because unfortunately a breach is probably what led you here to this video today. Now, panic and confusion might be your first reactions. I know it would be mine, but it's imperative to act swiftly and smartly. The first thing you can do is check to see if you can log into your account. It might be possible, as the hacker could be logging into your account without changing the password. And if you're able to log in, immediately change your password to protect your account. If your password isn't working, you can try regaining access to it using procedures normally for forgotten passwords. And then you'll need to change your password anyway. And I don't mean just for the account that's been hacked. Change passwords for all associated accounts. Remember, better to be safe than sorry, especially when it comes to the security of nonprofit social media. And document everything. While you're dealing with the chaos, don't forget this pivotal step. Capture screenshots, jot down notes, gather all possible evidence of the unauthorized activity. You might need this for legal reasons, or simply to analyze and fortify your defenses for the future, or for reporting the breach to the platform. Speaking of which, contact the platform before anything else, and establishing a direct line with the social media platform's help center. Platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn have dedicated support teams for such incidents. Report the breach and solicit their expertise in navigating the aftermath of a hacked nonprofit social media account. Next, run security checks. Dive deep into the platform's security settings. Take advantage of built-in tools to log out of all sessions and inspect recent account activity. This can provide invaluable insights into any lingering threats or vulnerabilities. And run a malware scan. Ensure that hackers do not install viruses on your device by running that scan. Review permissions. Here's where it can get a little tad technical, but it's worth the effort. Dive into your account settings and review all third-party applications with access to your platform. If something doesn't look right or you don't recognize an app, remove its permissions immediately. Next, notify stakeholders. Transparency is key. Reach out to your team and inform them about the breach. But don't just stop there. Your supporters, followers, and even occasional visitors need to know too. So let's talk for a second about communication and transparency. The aftermath of a hacked nonprofit social media account can leave an organization reeling, but communication can serve as an anchor. Create a public statement. Your supporters deserve to be in the loop. So draft a clear, concise, and compassionate statement detailing the incident. Whether it's through a heartfelt video message or a carefully crafted post, it's essential to acknowledge the breach and assure your followers of the corrective steps in motion. And apologize. In the complex digital landscape, blame is often a gray area. Regardless of where the fault truly lies, expressing genuine regret for any distress, confusion, or inconvenience caused by the incident can go a long way. So let's close with prevention for the future. While addressing an immediate crisis is paramount, the real goal of any nonprofit is to ensure such security breaches don't occur. Create a social media policy. A social media policy not only sets up clear guidelines on your brand voice in your posts, but it should also cover how you will handle a hacked account. Laying out a step-by-step plan ahead of time can minimize the damage caused by an attack. And educate your team on it. Not everyone might be tech savvy, and that's okay. But when it comes to social media for nonprofits, every team member with Access should be equipped with basic digital security knowledge. Now, don't click on suspicious messages or links, even if they appear to be posted by someone you know, and flag any scam posts or messages you encounter on social media to the respective platforms so you can help stop the threat from spreading. Use unique, complex passwords for all your accounts and regularly update your passwords. It might sound basic, but it's one of the most effective deterrents against unauthorized access. Set a reoccurring schedule, perhaps every 60 to 90 days, to refresh your passwords. If the site offers multi-factor authentication, use it and choose the highest privacy setting available. Two-factor authentication is no longer a luxury, it's a necessity. And by enabling it on all of your social media accounts, you introduce a second barrier that hackers will find hard to bypass. And don't log into your social accounts when using public Wi-Fi, since these networks are often unsecured and your information could be stolen. And be careful with third-party apps that ask for your password and your username. So if you're using things like a social media scheduler or an unfollow app, ensure it's from a reputable source. Finally, keep up to date on the latest scams and malware threats. Subscribe to cybersecurity newsletters, follow digital security experts on social platforms, and keep an ear to the ground. By staying informed, you can proactively adapt and adjust, ensuring your nonprofit's social media remains safe for interaction and impact. So, if you found value in this, please feel free to share this message, like, comment, subscribe, and follow along, because we are going to continue to bring you insights, tips, and strategies tailored for the modern fundraising professional. So, see you next week.